the important part to leave audio. Maybe. Let's see. That should be working. Yeah.
Yeah? Oh, nice.
We're back.
All right. Should tell Gary.
Gary, we're live.
Yeah.
Are you ready?
I guess as ready as I will be. Trying to look up some of the Sunday scores.
Okay. I think I'm good.
Damn.
That should be good for you. Gary. I might have to move. Yeah, get that shit out of your system right now.
Yeah, it's I got a lot of that going on today too. This is gonna be a rough one.
Fleminator. I got a new hat.
That's a new hat?
Yeah. Play for
Wow,
Chubbs.
cool.
Right?
Where'd you get this?
Amy got it.
Wow.
Downtown Scranton.
Yeah?
Yeah, play for Chubbs.
That is so good. You get that wooden hand in there.
I know, it's so funny. That's a real gem.
That's awesome.
Yeah, Amy's friend was like, "You need to buy this."
Oh yeah, absolutely. That was a great call. That would have been a bogey on her part if she didn't
yeah.
get it.
For real. All right, you want to start this round?
Yeah,
All right, we're back.
we're underway. Beautiful.
Our 4 cents, round 19.
Thank you for joining us, forecasters.
Woo!
This is another major episode with
The final of
the
the
Open
year.
Championship. It's our last one.
Yeah. Did Louis finally win? Did he have a second place trophy case?
No.
Filler upper?
No, he did not.
Was it a crumb job? Find out next. When I say next, I mean right now.
Right now, we're not taking any breaks.
No breaks. We just started.
Yeah, that's Louis' MO. Just can't finish the job this year,
Yeah.
or anytime since 2010, really.
And
It's wild that he hasn't won since then. It's wild that he's never won in America.
I think his thing is interesting. Is he's just so consistent,
He's so consistent, yeah.
but not
but-
on Sundays or Saturdays sometimes.
That's still consistent. Just
Well, that's true.
to have
Just not the right kind of consistency.
exactly, yeah. It's God, I really felt like this was the time.
I thought
For
so
him.
too.
Yeah.
Nope, tied for third.
Yeah.
I mean, but that run is impressive.
It sure is. Yeah, no, there's nothing to be.
Second, third.
Yeah, it's got to be a little disappointing for him, but like it's still solid,
Fuck
solid
it,
work.
Who cares?
Yeah,
It's so good.
right. But congrats to Colin Morikawa. That
Yeah, and
kid can really hit the ball.
And I thought Spieth and Louis kind of took over as the talk of the Open, even after it was over.
I'm sorry. Did you say Spieth and Louis?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's yeah. A lot of the talk I was hearing was about them, and how like Brooks like had his showing on Sunday too. You
Got
know, it's
himself up there.
just too little, too late.
Yeah.
You know?
It really was. It was kind of sad in a way.
Sad. Why?
I don't know. I think I would have enjoyed Brooks being
In the hunt.
a little
Oh,
bit
well,
more.
definitely,
in the hunt. I think it's good television.
It is. Yeah, it is.
And no offense to Colin, but Colin's just so tame.
Yeah, I can.
And it's just like,
I
oh,
agree
you
with that
like him.
assessment.
You know,
Right.
there's nothing really against him.
Yeah, I mean, that was his first British Open or Open Championship. You know,
Yeah.
like and he wins it. And he did the same thing at the PGA, right?
Yep.
Like,
First time.
Yeah, like that doesn't happen.
No. No. And he goes, and he's young.
Yeah,
He's so young. It's his second year on tour.
is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't even realize that.
I feel like he's been out there for a decade.
Maybe not a decade, but it does feel longer than it has been.
Yeah, really, it was
For sure.
last year was the 2020, which was a funky year
Right. Yeah.
for.
And we were talking about how that probably helped him out winning the
Mhm.
PGA,
Yeah.
having no gallery. But maybe that wasn't even a factor. Maybe he's just that solid.
He is.
Yeah.
I think he is that solid.
Yeah. I mean, his iron play proves that.
It's so good.
Yeah, it's cool.
It's pure.
Yeah, it's really cool.
I was a little disappointed in the weather.
Yes, definitely disappointed in the weather. We had Open Championship conditions
gonna
this
say.
weekend. Like
Yesterday-
I played in a
yesterday.
member over the weekend, so I didn't see like Saturday and Sunday coverage, which is disappointing. But we were playing in it, and it felt like Open Championship conditions. It was wet,
Yesterday
it was
for
soggy, raining. The wind was picking up occasionally, not like terribly, but it was there.
It was like we were stuck in a cloud
Yeah, like it was
all
just-
day yesterday.
Yeah,
all
just-
day Sunday.
just hanging out, wasn't going anywhere.
no.
It was
Nope.
nice. It was
Nothing-
fun.
Nothing on the radar. The radar showed nothing.
Oh, really?
It was just misting rain
Oh, that's funny.
for 12 hours straight.
Yeah, I never.
After we've gotten like 10 inches of rain in the last 10 days.
Yeah, it's yeah, we closed the course because it's just so soggy out there.
It's brutal. Yeah.
Yeah, so
So
it was
we had-
unfortunate that they didn't get that type of weather because that's one of the fun elements of the Open Championship.
Yes.
Yes.
And not just weather, inclement weather.
Yes, exactly. Inclement weather.
Yeah, you want wind and rain, come to NEPA.
Yeah.
We got that shit.
We should mention that we are doing our first morning match. We've
Yes.
done day games before. This is an
Yeah.
official morning match. We are still on sandwich time here.
That's true.
Yes.
Oh, by the way, I had some bread last night.
I was gonna say, is this sandwich talk? Great.
Yeah.
Not sandwich Kent, but sandwich, the real type of sandwich.
Yes. The bread was from Wegmans.
Yeah.
Holy hell, it was delicious.
Really?
Yeah, I'm not usually like a big bread guy.
Oh well, as we know, I am. Yes.
But if I'll have a slice with dinner if it's there.
Uh huh.
Had to go in for the second one.
Whoa, baby!
It was a big. I had to double down.
Damn
Had
it.
to double down on the bread.
That's
Props
exciting to
Wegmans.
hear.
Props to Wegmans on that one.
Nice. Well, I wanted to bring up some sandwich talks. Figure out what I'm going to do today, maybe, in terms of sandwich.
You got time because we're gonna be done around noon.
I know it's the sandwich hour.
It's perfect.
Right. So I was hoping that maybe even some forecasters can send in suggestions, or just tell us about what type of sandwich you like, or an establishment in your area that makes a good sandwich.
I bet you there's gonna be a lot of
So when I'm visiting Austin, I know where to go.
exactly.
Yeah.
I would say there's probably gonna you would get some very commercial like Quiznos and Subways and stuff.
Who's gonna say that?
People.
Yes. Well, not
Not our
not,
people.
not people that are listening
Not
to
the
us.
forecasters.
No, the forecasters have better sense than that. Quiznos, get the hell out of here.
But they toast it.
Oh
They
yeah,
put it through the toasty thing.
I do like the toasty thing.
That lasted in our area for about a week.
Yeah, it wasn't very.
No.
Yeah, because we had Cangianos at the same time,
They're like right next to each other.
right? Well, Caravia.
Oh, Caravia, that's the one I was thinking
yeah,
of.
yeah, that was there while
Yeah, what are you
Quiznos
doing?
tried. Yeah, they're not gonna do anything there.
Idiots.
Well, hey, good try though.
A for effort.
Yeah, plus, and there
Not
was a
really.
Subway in town already.
Yeah.
I think that's gone now too.
I don't think so.
Oh,
That's
yeah, maybe I
fine.
just don't notice it because I don't care for it.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't know the last time I was there. Oh, so how'd your picks do?
Well, I picked Louis
Louis.
Oosthuizen, so we already went over how he did, and I was rooting for Andy Sullivan, who did pretty damn well.
Was he like a
And then
5 or 6 under?
I think he was at 5 and he went 2 over on Sunday to go to 3.
Oh, that's not bad.
So he
though.
didn't have a good Sunday, but he was in the mix through cut day. You know,
That's interesting.
so and he was just like one of those alternates. And speaking of alternates, I think it was Dylan Fratelli who was the last guy that got in on Monday, and he goes top 5.
That's really awesome.
It's
He's
really
gotta be
sweet.
pumped.
He had to be.
He's probably happy that Ryan Moore was like, "Nah, I'm good." He goes,
Right.
"Wait a second, am I getting in there?"
Yeah, of course he was happy about that. Yeah,
I'm going to the Open.
he was the
baby.
last one to get in, and you know he did quite well for himself.
So we were in a pool. I think
Oh
I
right,
was, like-
you know I never even looked at that
I was
pool.
like top 10.
Were
we
you?
were like 16.
Was I?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I didn't pick. I picked Spieth and Louis were my two.
A
heavy-
ton of teams picked both of them.
Yeah. So there was a couple people I needed to play really well. Like I needed Fleetwood to play well, and Poulter would have been like my odd ones
Yeah.
that would have got me up the leaderboard.
Yeah, yeah. You have
And-
to have a couple of those if you know, or you just got to choose.
Oh, and Paul Casey.
Popeye.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
had to go with Popeye.
Yeah, I think I had him in one of my
So
other.
I don't know if you've ever noticed on that pool you could pick the money part or to par. So like
Oh,
who
I
made
always
the-
looked. I always look at it to par, but I never look
Yeah,
at
there's
the
a
money.
little thing. It says who won the most money,
Sure.
and the person who got second to last place got first place in the money earnings because they were one of two people to pick Colin.
Oh, how about that?
So they got $2 million from that.
Oh yeah, Amy and one other person picked the.
Yeah, Amy was in second to last place,
Oh,
but she
was
was
it her?
first place in the money earnings,
How about that?
which is weird because she
It's-
picked Louis and Colin.
Yeah. Well,
And
all
then,
that
like-
shows is a huge disparity between the payouts.
Well, I also think that it, I don't know, in a way, I feel like it puts so much more weight on picking the winner,
Right.
which I think is probably a good thing.
Yeah, if you get the winner correct.
Yeah, you should get a bonus.
Hey, yeah. I mean, there's one way of looking at it.
Right.
You know, you can just have the argument for either
Either
side.
I just
So,
thought
you know,
that was
that's all.
really interesting to get second to last place into par.
out. This is out of like 55, 60 people.
Yeah.
So it is
It's not
very
like 10 of us.
right. Yeah, it wouldn't be that crazy if it was a small field, but there's a lot in there, and it's
Mhm.
basically because nobody picked Colin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, I don't know. He's starting to become one of those. Rom usually plays well. Brooks plays well. Colin's now starting to be that guy.
Right.
Louis. I mean, you could pick those four. Just interchange them.
Absolutely. Yeah. You can
Or-
trust
or-
that something good is going to happen in that.
Or depending on how the pool brackets are,
Sure.
get 2 or 3 maybe, if you're lucky.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. I don't know.
I don't know. It's the little betting game.
Sure. Yeah.
Then everyone's going to just start picking the same 3 people, and then it's just like, come
It-
on, Tommy Fleetwood. Like,
Yeah.
do something for once.
Yeah. It almost seemed like he was going to do something, but
He disappoints me so much.
yeah. Well, how did you feel about Royal St. George's?
Look good.
Yeah.
I don't know. Sure, it'd be fine. Sure, it'd be fun to play.
Yeah.
I'm not going to, like,
Well,
I'm not
it's cool how, you know, it's not the standard out and in, you know.
Oh, okay.
And like your links courses, like usually on the front 9, all the holes are going to be pointed in the same direction, and then you're going to come back afterwards. And this course is just all, you know, everything's pointed in a different direction, so you don't have this prevailing wind. That's something you can trust. Like every hole is going to have a different type of
Yeah, I
wind.
like that.
Yeah, it's really cool.
I also like.
It had to make it tougher,
Oh, I'm sure.
but they didn't seem to have much trouble over there.
No, because there was no fucking wind.
Yeah,
It was like 80.
right. So yeah, so disappointing.
Lame. So lame. I like the aerial shots because you don't really see a lot just when they're showing you looking out.
Yeah, you don't. Yeah, there's no.
But the aerial shots were cool because it looks all the little paths between tee box and green and all that stuff. That was really cool because it looked like when you get that aerial, it looks like just how animals migrate. They just kind of pick a path, and that path gets trampled down over years
Sure,
and years.
right.
And that's what that golf course looked like. Someone would just one day went this tee box to that green. This is the path. And then
Yes.
someone followed them, and then
Yeah.
another person, and then there's
And then no
now-
one else went any other way. It was like that was the standard.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
the path. And
Yeah.
I think that's not related to golf. But did you ever go like walk around at like a college campus,
Sure.
and you're trying to go from one building to the next, and the pathway is just like a weird 90-degree angles, and it's like, dude, straight line right there, and then you can
Yeah.
see where all the kids would walk in that straight line.
Yeah.
And there's it's like a theory or like a type of architecture
Uh-huh.
where you just let people go walk, and wherever people walk the most, that's where you put the path,
Okay.
which is what I think they
Oh, that's
did
sweet. Yeah.
at Royal St. George.
Yeah. That's pretty sweet.
Yeah, just like, just go walk and we'll figure out where to put the paths after this.
Yeah.
So I like that.
Yeah.
I like looking at that. I like the aerial shots.
I think that's a Linksy kind of thing. You're gonna see that at Lynx courses.
All right, so I had a question.
Have at it.
Because it's the Open or sometimes the U.S. Open, because they usually do the U.S. Open a little ridiculous sometimes.
In
with
terms of what for
firmness.
qualifying? Oh, firmness. Okay.
firmness and like how the course is going to play.
Yeah. Sure.
Do you think that they go into it with a number in their head?
Yeah. Well, I bet some specifically have a number in their head.
They're
Yeah.
like, oh man, if I just get to one under today.
Oh, the players or the
The
I thought you were
players.
talking about the rules committee. Like
No, the
people.
players.
Okay.
And do you think it hinders them?
Well, I got to imagine some players do, because when you have a field of 160 people, you're going to have every different type of, mental attitude towards it.
But I
So you're
think
gonna
that's one of those like Rory things.
Yeah.
Like Rory's going in there, he's like, oh, I'm just gonna go like.
If I
I
get
just get to,
400
like-
today, like, yeah, based on like how everything's going, if I can get to this number, then I should be sitting pretty fine. Yeah. There's definitely people that are looking at it that way. And then like you start grinding for it, like in certain times if you're not there. But also different players are going to think, I'm just going to go out there and do what I can. You
And I
know?
think you have
And I
to.
think that's a better way of looking at it.
Yeah, and I think Colin talked about that a little bit, where he was just like, yeah, just like you have to do it in golf and probably in life, just like one shot at a time.
Right, yeah. And you have to, well, I mean, they know which holes they can take advantage of and like give themselves a better opportunity, and the holes that they just need, hey, if I can just get by with par, that's a fine score right now,
I just think with the conditions, they probably went into it thinking, oh, if I could get like one under a day, it's the Open. That
Yeah.
would be great.
Right. And
But then in reality, it's like, yeah, you
You
gotta
have to-
throw some
yep.
65s in there. You gotta
Right.
shoot 5 under a couple times.
yeah.
Like Ricky did on Sunday.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, he went
Good.
pretty low. But it was just like,
I didn't hear his name once this week.
Yeah, I saw a little bit of coverage on him like Thursday morning or Friday morning or something. But,
Yeah.
well, it was our morning. It was their late.
Oh, right. Yeah, they were on sandwich time.
Yeah, they were on sandwich time.
Yeah.
We're on sandwich time now.
Oh man, I'm thrilled. I was actually thinking about doing the old steak and cheese stromboli, or double crust from Colarusa's. I haven't done it in a while.
That was a big one for you.
That was a big one for me last year. I got that one a bunch, and I suppose since it's wedding week for Gary,
Woo!
shout out to Gary.
What's up, Gary?
Gary's
You're the one viewer.
Gary's getting married. Hi.
What's up, Gary?
Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to fit into the shirt that I have for the wedding, which means Stromboli is probably not the right call, but I'm gonna do it
You
anyway.
gotta go with the salad, man.
No, it's sandwich. I'm still on sandwich time.
Just add a little lettuce in there or something.
Yeah, we can throw some lettuce in there.
Throw it on top.
Yeah.
Oh, you didn't really watch. Did you watch any Thursday, Friday?
Thursday, I watched a bunch.
So did you notice how they were doing that close up of the lie that they had? Like they do like a split screen to be like the player about to hit, and then it would have a close up of the ball.
Oh no.
Oh man, I thought that was like one of the coolest things. They
Oh,
just put like someone obviously went up real close and took a photo, and put it up there so you could see their lie, and how
Okay.
good or bad the lie was.
Yeah.
I mean, not
Well,
that I really give a
Did
shit.
they focus on the ball while it was being hit?
No, it was just a still image,
Okay.
which I thought was cool.
Yeah.
I thought that was just like a nice thing because sometimes they would just go up to it and put the camera there and like be like, okay, yep, that's his
Sure,
lie.
yeah.
But this was like very clear. Like they made a point.
Okay.
Like we are gonna make sure people see the lie of
They
this
have.
golf ball.
Yeah.
So I thought that was cool. I was a big fan of that.
Nice.
Anything else about the Open that you liked?
About the Open, God, I wish I had seen more.
You could have watched
Yeah.
the replay.
I could do that, but it was.
It's not the same.
It's exactly. It's not the same. I hear people talk like I can't. It's hard watching recorded sports late when you already know the result.
Yeah,
And
and
it's
I
like
watched
you can
a
try
little.
to like ignore the result, but it's. I don't know. It's just
impossible.
there's something about it. It's just hard to do, and it feels weird. So
Yeah, I know. I was. I watched. I think it was Friday night. I watched a little bit of the replay, but I'd watched a little. Like I was watching like bits and pieces at work Friday morning,
sure.
and then Friday afternoon, it's like, oh, I'll watch a little bit. I'll watch it again,
Yeah.
and I watched maybe 3-4 holes. It was the same 3-4 holes that I
That-
watched in the morning, and I was so annoyed.
Right. Exactly. That's like,
Like,
it just
I
deters
don't
you from watching any more of
Like,
it.
I'm done.
You're just like, nope, not happening.
Yeah, that was probably the most frustrating thing about.
Yeah, that timing sucks.
Yeah, that's so bad.
Yeah.
The timing's awful.
Right. Yeah, so it's so much fun to wake up and have a major on.
Yeah, it's
You know,
great.
watching it like 8:30, 9 in the morning, it's awesome. But
And I was surprised how late. Well, not late, but I mean, I was getting up for work, and I was getting to work by like 6:30. So I was watching for
okay,
a while,
Sure.
and I was like waiting for the guys to tee off.
Oh yeah.
And I was like, man, they're teeing off later than I expected. I mean, it was only like 9:30 in the morning,
Right, yeah.
so you still
So
got
you've
a
been-
good chunk of time. Like,
Yeah. I mean, I was teeing off on 9 o'clock both Saturday and Sunday. So if we're making a
you're-
turn right now, we talk about this tournament that I was in.
Yeah.
It was a member.
actually, you want to do worst score first?
Oh yeah, let's go. Let's get into that.
Some trophy winners. All right,
How many withdrawals do we have? Just 2?
one.
Oh, just one.
Yeah, Willie.
Oh, that's right, Big Willie style.
Yeah, he was my name too.
I know, and you didn't even pick him.
No, I'm not gonna pick him. I didn't think he was gonna win. That's just stupid. I just needed to think of a good name.
Yeah, right. It
was
was.
the best one I
I
could-
when I saw that, I was like, oh well, that's Zach. I know that for sure.
Yep. Yeah, it's either me or you. 'Cause
Yeah.
Maybe Gary.
Nah, no. Yeah, Gary's guys is Danny Noonan.
No, he went wedding.
Oh, did he? Oh, okay.
Wedding
yeah.
related.
Wedding bells or something like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess that's right.
So the worst score Thursday, Friday was Dayan Digger Lawson. Digger's his nickname.
His
It's
name.
not his middle name. He was
Okay.
plus 17.
Yeah.
You know where he's from?
Say his name again.
Deyen. Deyen.
Deyen.
That's his first name.
Huh. Okay. That's. I have no idea where he's from, but I'm trying to deduce it from the
No,
from his
don't
name.
even
You
think
know.
about that.
No?
Just think about
What's his last name? It helps.
Lawson. No,
Lawson. Oh.
I would say think about more of this podcast.
Oh God, he's an Aussie, isn't he?
He's an Aussie.
That's awesome.
I was like, good riddance. That's
Yeah.
what you get for not listening. You get last place.
Yeah. Still no listeners from Down Under?
Mm-mm.
Damn. All right. Well, yeah. That's what
Although
happens.
I haven't looked in a while.
Sure. Yeah. Oh, that's funny.
I don't really know much about his career, but
So
got
he did make. He was the one that. Was that for the weekend or was that for
Thursday, Friday.
Oh, so he got cut.
Yeah,
He was the worst.
He was
I
plus
gotcha.
17.
Hey, he got to play in it though.
I know that's so
You know?
cool. I would love.
It was that'd be.
Love that.
I would love to go 17 over in the Open for 2 days.
Hell yeah.
I think most people in the world would who like
I'd
golf
go 30.
anyway.
I don't give a shit.
Oh yeah, I'd go 100 over.
Yeah,
Be
just
fine.
Be out there
Actually,
all
no,
day.
that would be frustrating. Actually, to go
Yeah,
100.
right, you're right. You're having a really, really bad time.
Right. Yeah.
Even at 17 for 2 days for a pro, he's probably not having a great day.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
He's not having a great Thursday, Friday.
Yeah, because as we saw, the conditions weren't.
No, people. I mean,
th-
people are
th-
going
th-
5
those,
under.
They didn't force him to get 17 with the conditions.
No. Although the conditions part is interesting because even like Friday, Saturday, or Thursday, Friday, a lot of the scoring was early. Like the morning rounds.
Oh,
over
right,
there
absolutely, yeah.
Were scored
Yeah.
more scoreable. Had a little less wind. I mean, it never got real windy,
Right.
but I just thought that part was interesting. And I think that's why a lot of people say match play is like the truest form of golf is because you're with the person you're playing against.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Right.
You don't have that variability of Oh, the morning round's super tame, and then
You're right. Yeah, that's
the afternoon it's a shit show,
You're right.
which it never really got to. But Digger Lawson, he got 2 hole-in-ones in his early Euro Tour career.
Oh yeah.
The first one, he won a BMW,
Oh sweet.
so good for you. That was
Yeah,
cool.
that's cool.
And then the second one was just for bragging rights, I guess. But both with an 8-iron.
Okay.
So,
So that's his stick.
if he gets an 8-iron in his hand, you never know what's going to happen. Never know. Might drop it.
Yeah.
What were we saying about the turn? We were going to talk about the turn.
Oh, well, what about the for the weekend?
Oh, the weekend was... I might fuck this up.
Hey.
So, my bad. Poom Saxonson.
Oh right, yeah, I did see that name.
No idea.
Yeah.
And Sammy Sideburns.
Oh, good.
Tied, plus
Back.
8.
Really?
Yeah, plus 8 for the weekend.
Yeah, I could have seen Sam doing well this.
I don't even remember what the cut was.
Oh,
be
I
close
think
to
it was like
even.
I thought it was like +1 or so.
Yeah, so 7 over on the weekend.
Yeah.
But Poom.
Poom.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
I feel like he should get signed by Puma.
Yeah. Well, where's he from? That's he's got to be a foreigner. Maybe.
I think Thailand.
Yes, yeah, that's what I was thinking. Yeah.
That's kind of a guess.
I guess, yeah,
But,
but maybe
I
like
remember seeing the flag.
some kind of like or Indonesia or like some kind of island chain in the Pacifica.
Yeah, because he's on the Eurasia or no, Australasia. I think they're one of those two is on that.
Gotcha.
tour. I don't remember.
Okay.
But yeah, Sammy Sideburns. He
That's-
kind of fell off.
That's a little
like-
bit of a surprise.
Well,
He's been playing well this year.
yeah, he did play well, and then he just stopped playing well,
Yeah.
which is. I wonder if these guys just get burnt out.
I'm sure that happens to some guys, and that's understandable. You know, there's a lot of travel
Yeah,
involved.
like think
and, like,
about
all
they're over in Sandwich,
that. Yeah.
and then they got to come back for the 3M
Yeah.
in Minnesota. Like that's a lot.
It can be. You know, it's a day of travel. Like travel's a lot easier now than it was,
That's true.
you know, decades ago.
Yeah, they're not hopping on a boat.
Right. Yeah.
They're not hopping on the Mayflower.
Yeah, they don't have to. Yeah, it's not that bad. I'm gonna Conestoga wagon.
Yeah. Although some still drive.
Oh, that's true. Yeah. Yeah. Let 'em get their miles in that way.
That's true.
So but yeah, for the turn, I wanted to mention the member that
Oh,
I was
yeah, you got
playing
to
in.
play-
So yeah,
got
shout
to
out
play
to
one.
Corey Cuneo and Michael Bloom as the champs.
Yeah.
Very well played. This the Michael Bloom kid has only been playing for like a year, like 14 months or so. So like he was pushed into a real high pressure situation and he performed very well. It was kind of cool to see. So well done there.
Mad props.
Yeah.
And you got to tell the story of how did it finish.
Oh yeah. Well,
Sorry.
before getting into the final round, they were playing against my dad, my brother, and I actually told my brother that they might be the new crumbled silkskin for this weekly edition because
Well, luckily Louis did a little bit for him.
yeah, well that's almost something you can trust Louis to do on Sundays almost, but this was worse than that because they got themselves to the final hole of a shootout and they just could not get out of the stand. They went to a bunker and took 3 swipes at it, still in there, had to concede. Cause
Yeah, you never like to concede.
No, but like it was one of the funnier concessions I've ever seen. Because they were good sports about it, so it was like had a good laugh. And that's just a tough situation. It's
Was the pin tight?
yeah, it was a sucker's pin. It was right in the front of the green. Like my
Yeah.
dad didn't like go for it because this it was a true alternate shot for the
Okay.
shootout, and yeah, he just didn't catch it clean. Like he was not aiming for the front of the green. He wasn't getting greedy or anything like that. It was just a mishit. And then the greens are the bunkers are just not in good shape there right now, and everything was sopping wet.
I was gonna say, yeah. We
So
just said we had
like
10
yeah.
inches of rain, and
Now, however, I believe it was lift clean in place, so like he could have like
Could
it
they
should
have
it shouldn't have been that hard, but
could they rake it?
I'm pretty sure they could. Yeah,
All right, no excuses then. I'm sorry.
yeah, yeah. Especially for 3 swipes at it too. Like I mean, like you can understand one, and then
But in
but
reality,
then they're probably for the ones after that you're probably trying to get it real tight because
you have to.
you have to at that point.
Yeah,
you
'cause
know,
that-
like
that second one, you go, this one has to
This
go
one
in.
has to go. Yes,
It's unlikely they're going to 3-putt.
right. So,
They could, but still.
yeah, but they weren't going to. You know,
No.
like
Not at that point.
Not at that point. So it was a fun finish. I haven't been around for that tournament before, and it was a lot of fun to be involved in. Like my brother and I just got our asses handed to ourselves because we were in the first flight and playing against competition that was just probably just too steep for us. Like
a little too good.
a little too good. Like we're going 2 under better ball and not winning, tying a match that way or going even and just getting slaughtered by shooting even par.
Yeah,
Like that's kind of tough when it's a 9-hole match and your opponent has 5 birdies. Like that's just there's nothing we can do about that.
No.
And it makes it fun. It's good to play good competition. So no qualms about coming in last in our flight. I'm okay with it.
Yeah. So my random thought of the week was professionals on tour signing golf balls.
Oh yeah.
That's got to be difficult.
Yeah. There's not even a point to it because like it's also you're gonna wipe off so easily.
That's true, but I mean you can put it in the case.
Yeah,
You get it in the case, it's fine.
right. Yeah, signing a ball like it's got to be tough to sign a golf ball. I felt like it was hard to sign a baseball.
And they're much bigger.
Yeah, a lot easier. I noticed that I saw something that the home run derby that happened a week ago. The balls were all signed by the batter.
Oh, that's
Like
cool.
they previously signed them, and then the
That's so
pitcher's throwing them.
smart.
So when they hit a home run and someone in the stands catches it, it's signed by the person who just hit the ball.
That's genius.
What a great idea that is!
Yeah, that's really,
I mean,
really
it's-
smart.
Yeah, it's such a simple idea.
I love it.
I love it. Yeah, I was really happy when I saw that.
Yeah,
And I hope it wasn't the internet lying to me. Like I hope I didn't get fooled there. But and if they're not doing that, they should be doing that. It's such a
100%.
simple thing to do,
Yeah, very easy.
It's really cool.
It's people that you're not in the front row.
Yeah.
You're not right by the dugout. Like those people are the most likely to get stuff because you're right there.
Oh well, this is.
You know what I mean? Like if you have a little kid and
Yeah.
like the batter or pitcher, someone's like walking off, the ball boy might just like throw a ball up there, or the bat boy,
Yeah.
ball boy, bat boy.
Well, are you talking about like during the home run derby? Because there's like
no, just in general.
like a regular game.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, and I'm sure in the home run derby, because like you're gonna get a ball, but you're not gonna get a signed ball.
Right.
The likelihood of you being all the way out there and getting a signed ball
Oh yeah.
was practically zero.
Right. But it's just cool that you catch one and it's signed by the person who hit the home run.
Yeah.
It's
It's a good interaction.
it's really sweet.
I like that interaction.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I've one signed golf ball.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
By whom?
Gary Player.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shout out to Lauren. I think she got it in Hawaii.
Yeah.
They were at like one of the, I don't know, it's probably like 15 years ago.
Yeah. Well, one of the 2 tournaments that they have out there, they have the Century Tournament of Champions.
Yeah, but I don't know why Gary Player would be playing in it.
Oh yeah, that's right. He wouldn't be. Yeah. But I mean, he could have. People vacation there, so he could have just been there. Like
no, he was playing in
he could've-
something. I don't
okay.
remember what though.
Gotcha.
Just like probably a pro-am type.
Yeah, it could have been.
Just a hangout.
Sure.
But yeah, her friend's family was there, and she went to stay with them. And then they're like, "Oh, we're going to a golf tournament." I was like, "Get me something. Get me
Yeah.
something cool."
Yeah, I mean that is cool, but it's just so weird to sign a golf ball. I don't know.
It's hard.
It would have to be. Yeah,
You'd
I
have to
will never
practice.
try it.
You have to practice that.
Yeah.
You would have to. Like-
Well, it's nicer just to have no one that wants a signature.
Well, that's also true.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm like, I don't really care. I mean, it's cool that I have Gary Players. I'm not gonna lie.
Sure.
But at the same time, I'm like, I don't get it.
Well, yeah, you're right.
I'll get signatures. Like if I see someone famous, I'm like,
Lucas Glover.
that's true. That'd be a good one for us.
We did. I thought we. I did get it when we were.
Well, then where is it?
I probably threw it away
Exactly. Exactly.
because it was so meaningless. I didn't even want it, but we were like, we were just sitting there killing time.
Yeah.
Like we were waiting on the group ahead of us or something like that.
Well, we weren't playing. They were waiting.
But essentially we were.
We were basically just
We,
caddying.
we were still waiting. Yeah, we were still waiting on the group ahead of us. We were.
That's true. I was hoping I had a golf ball right here. I was gonna have you sign it.
Oh yeah.
I was gonna have you test it out.
Gonna
and be like,
give it a
"Sign
shot. Yeah.
Yeah, I have this little.
I was wondering what you were looking for too.
Yeah, I don't think I have one though. Unfortunately,
Oh, bummer.
I know I cleaned
There's
up.
a jar of Nutella down here though.
Yeah, that's right.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I don't leave home without it. It's usually in my book bag. A banana and Nutella. And that's all.
That's,
That's my snack food.
Don't leave home without it.
Yeah, I literally don't leave home without Nutella.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
I did not realize that about you. I'm learning new things.
There you go. It's a new thing though.
Okay.
It's fairly new.
While we're on the turn, I do want to mention that I listened to your other podcast.
Saspat?
It's Saspat, yeah, and it was so good. I had such a good time listening to it. Just drinking some wine,
Oh.
sitting there nothing on the TV or anything like that. Because I've been a big Ryan Campbell fan for a long time, and when I heard that he was going to be the guest, I was like, well, I'm definitely listening to this episode the full way through.
And it was funny because we had talked about the fact that Ryan was coming on, and you were like, "Oh, what are you going to talk about?" And I was like,
That's right.
I'm just going to start with string theory.
Yeah.
And you're like, "Man, he's still into that."
Oh,
He's
yeah,
been,
and
he's been into that forever. And I knew we wouldn't really.
That was
talk.
cool. I wanted to text him because the other night because I was, thinking about it, and I was like, it's like 11 o'clock. He doesn't even have my number, and like he's probably going to work in the morning. Like he doesn't need like some random number texting him about string theory at 11:30 at night. So I made an executive decision not to text him. So I think that was a good call on my part.
It was. It probably was.
This was last night, right?
I think so.
Yeah, because I got like all this scotch in me last night, which is a rare thing for me. Like I smoked a cigar for like the first time ever, which was actually kind of nice.
I can't stand cigars.
Yeah, I'm not good at smoking them because it's you're not supposed to inhale.
No,
So it's like
it's
it's like
terrible.
it's a strange
That's why I don't get it.
yeah.
I think that's my problem with it. I'm like,
Right.
I don't get it.
I can kind of see the draw. I'm not out. I'm not going to go out looking for them, and I'm not going to go buy cigars. But like, it was fun to try for,
Maybe I'll try one again this summer.
yeah,
But I also feel like the shitty thing is everything stinks after that. Like you have to like wash your clothes, you have to take a shower. Like it's like it's like a full experience.
right. It really is. Yeah,
It's
yeah.
a job
Yeah,
to smoke a cigar. That's not one that I'm like super down for.
right. Oh, that's actually one of the guys I was playing against this weekend was saying, "Well, I'm going to be smoking cigars this weekend, so I'm not getting laid this weekend." Like he's already committed to that, like because it's if I'm doing this, I'm not getting this.
Yeah.
Because the cigars they're that it's a whole thing. It's a potent.
Oh yeah, they're well, and at the club, like you could still smoke inside.
Right.
So like you walk through that room,
Oh yeah.
it is just all over you.
Yes. If you're not a smoker, that stuff is probably hard to walk through.
Yeah, no thanks. And then might be the last time I talk about this.
Oh, it won't be.
It might be.
Okay.
I'm gonna do my best. Is the Bryson Brooks thing?
Oh yeah. That's
I'm over it.
Yeah, I was over it in the beginning.
Yeah, I liked it in the beginning because I thought it was funny, and I was like,
Yeah.
this is like humorous, and like
I thought it's childish.
as podcasters, like we should have strong opinions and like say. These,
Oh,
like,
right, yeah,
you know, like,
exactly, but-
for us, it's beneficial
Yes.
on some sense.
Yeah, but it's
And,
no.
and like
No.
it's all like clickbait.
My strong opinion is cut it out. It's
Yeah, like,
it's a bunch
I-
of bullshit. It's childish. It's like
yeah, it stopped being.
it
funny.
stopped being funny. Yeah,
That was my main
I
thing.
never thought it was funny, but
There was a point where I was like, "Oh, this is gonna be fun."
yeah,
Like, I thought
there
it
was there was a little
Like Bryson when he jumped up and like waved in the camera when Brooks was getting interviewed. Like I thought that was funny,
okay.
but then it's like every time they talk,
I felt like it
they
had.
dig at each other. I'm like, "Oh my god, shut up!
Yeah.
I don't care."
I felt like there was potential for it to go somewhere funny, but it just didn't happen.
No, it went it went way too, I don't know, almost serious. Like, it became way too serious. And then, like, every interview, it's like, every interview about Brooks is like, well, what about Bryson? He's just like,
Yeah,
I
he
don't
doesn't
care.
give. Yeah, it's like, well, it's the media sucks.
yeah.
They're all hunting for something that's not there. I
And
think.
like every time you like go on, and one of the other 1,000 reasons that I hate social media, and like I don't post anything on social media about this, so this is why there's only like 20 people that listen to this.
Yeah,
'Cause, like
right.
I don't spend the time. I'm not going into that world
Yeah,
of social media because I fucking hate it.
yeah,
Like I go in, I'll post something sometimes, and I'm right back out. Like, I'm not looking at your shit. I don't care because every time I scroll through, it's just like you're just on repeat.
Oh, sure.
Same
Yeah.
bullshit on repeat.
right. Yeah, you're not getting anything out of it.
Yeah, like that's once I learned that like all the meme golf pages were basically just posting the same 20 things. I was like, well, I don't have to look anymore.
Right. Yeah.
I'll look for 5 seconds, saw it all. All right, moving on with my life.
Yeah.
And like you don't want to fall into that. Us as like podcasters, like
Us.
yeah, we could probably do some clickbaity shit.
Oh, right. Yeah. No, I have no.
I don't care enough.
Yeah.
I just like talking about golf.
Yes.
You know, like that's
Yeah.
my opinion. I
Yeah.
don't care about everyone else's.
Sure. Yeah. It's not that important to me either.
No, that's why I said I think this might be the last time.
That you bring up the Brooks and Bryson thing.
Yeah,
Yeah. No.
we
It'll
really didn't talk about it that much.
It will be back.
We haven't talked about it much. Unless they
No.
legit get into a fist fight, I'm out.
Yeah. I'm right there with you.
It has to peak. And I think the problem is that if they go Ryder Cup and they get paired together,
Yeah. See, that's why I'm saying like we'll be back at some point. At some point we'll be back.
I don't want to.
Yeah. Well, we can avoid it as much as we want, but it's I'm telling you, it'll be back.
It will be
And
back.
I'm not like we're not going to be excited about it, but it'll be there.
Yeah, I think that would be us just downtrodden. I don't want to talk about it anymore, but
Yeah.
we have to because it's such a big deal.
It's such a big deal. Yes.
But it's not.
You know what's a big deal? Is the 3M.
Is it? Is it really though?
I think 3M is one of these companies that goes under the radar and doesn't get a lot of credit for what they do.
They do everything.
They do everything.
They're the sticky folk.
Yeah. They do a lot of shit, and you never notice them. You don't think about 3M ever. You know, it's like the same thing with Bic. When we were talking about like sponsors or something like that, Bic just throws out a nice pen, a nice lighter, a nice disposable razor. Everything's
They
just
do.
as basic as shit. Like they're not striving to be anything fancy. They just get the job done. And it's something that's comfortable and useful and effective. You know,
I agree.
it doesn't have to be flashy. Go Bic, go 3M.
Yeah.
Now, the
I wonder if they're like intertwined
Um,
in some weird way.
feels like they could be like sister companies. I don't think they are.
I feel like they
I've never
could
looked
be.
into it.
No,
I don't
neither
know
have
why
I.
I would.
I'm
you know?
surprised you talked this much about 3M. I thought we were going to talk
I was
more.
driving here and I was thinking, you know what? That 3M company. I hope they're not doing like terrible things like
Oh,
on
I
the side.
100% guarantee
I
they
bet they are. Is the thing. That's why you don't hear enough about the quality of what they're doing.
I mean, the quality is there, though.
It's there. It's just it's stuff that they're not flashy about anything. They just just certain little office supplies and like weird things that like
Yeah.
you're like, oh, this is 3M. I never
Like
I never
sticky notes.
I don't even know what the 3Ms are all about.
I don't know. Wonder if it's like, well, I mean, the 3M in the Twin Cities. I don't know.
Well, yeah, Minneapolis,
Yeah.
Milwaukee, Minnesota.
Sure.
Minneapolis, Milwaukee, Minnesota.
Those are the 3Ms.
There's the 3Ms that we care about this week.
And we're making.
Shout out to the Midwest, the northern Midwest.
Yeah, and I
Don't you know?
Yeah. Minnesota.
Yes.
I always like that you say the city in the accent.
Yeah, that happens often.
Scranton.
Yeah.
Scranton.
Toronto.
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 What are other good? I don't even know any other good ones. I can't think of any at the top of my head. I just like Fargo.
Yeah, Fargo, Minnesota.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they're
that's
close.
Yeah, I like that. It's fun.
Yeah, like you have to say it the way you would say it if you're from there.
You should, it's just out of respect. Sounds like we're making fun, but it's really about respect.
Yeah, and I was actually thinking about that with the whole Australia thing,
Oh, sure.
because like, I wonder if there's things. I don't know why I was thinking of this, but I was thinking about how Australia is always, oh, they'll throw another shrimp on the barbie. Like that's just how everyone react. Like everyone in America reacts to Australia. It's like, throw another shrimp on the barbie, and just
Right,
probably
yeah.
they're like, "Ugh, that's dumb.
Oh, yeah, for them,
But like,
it's definitely dumb.
what's the equivalent of to America?
We have to go over there to find out.
I know.
Or any of the Australian listeners
Yeah.
can tell us. Any
Please.
any Aussie forecasters yet? You can tell us.
Yeah. Send us an email, a tweet, or Instagram. I don't know.
Yeah, but it's
I think we have those
It's
things.
the same. It's the same exact kind of stuff though. Like I remember an Asian couple that I was serving at a restaurant one time, and the woman confused me with someone that she had known before, and I was like, "Oh no, I wasn't. That wouldn't have been me," And the husband smirks and says, "Yeah, see, they don't all look or they. What do you think? They all look the same or something like that?" Is what he said, and I was like, "Oh, that's funny," because
That's great.
you've heard other people make that
Yeah,
joke
about
from
any race.
Yeah, so
They
like
do it all the
so
time.
like all races have that similar joke,
Right.
so it's and no,
And I'm sure
they
it's
weren't
same
trying to be
countries.
offensive. Like it was funny, like.
And it's probably the same for just how we perceive other countries and how they perceive us.
Right.
Yeah.
But like to your question though, like what statement, like the shrimp on the bobby kind of thing, like what would it be about America? Like I don't even know.
Yeah. I always go with like the South Park, like they're germs, like
Oh,
something
yeah.
stupid like
Yeah.
that. But I don't
I
understand.
know, 'cause I would think like burgers and hot dogs kind of thing might be thrown in there.
Yeah.
Like eat some more hot dogs or something, like I don't know, something weird because
Yeah.
they have the hot dog eating contests on the 4th of July, and
Yeah, I guess so.
it's like, oh well, there's like Americans are gluttons
Yeah.
has been a thing, like fat
We also
Americans.
have like a lot of the best athletes in the world.
yeah,
Like
we're about to prove that in a week.
yeah, except for our basketball team's been playing like shit.
What's happening is what's actually kind of nice about that is that the rest of the world is catching up, and
Well, they have a lot of NBA players that are playing on
yeah,
those
like
teams.
Australia's been really good at basketball for a long time, but
Very
like
much so.
there's been like a couple African countries are really stepping up now, and it's nice to see that America's not going to just bulldoze over the smaller nations like they have been for years and years.
Which is mind-boggling because you have Kevin Durant and Damian Lillard on your team.
Yeah,
You should steamroll through the competition.
you would think, kind of, yeah, but also,
I was watching a little bit of the game last night, and I was like, "Why is this game close?"
yeah.
Spain.
I
don't care about Rubio.
They've got good like Barcelona, like they have
Oh no, they have
like
like
solid players over
I
there.
know.
Like it's
I don't care. You have KD and Dame.
yeah.
Steamroll everyone.
See, one of the things that people don't think about is probably is the team aspect and how
I
well
know,
you
it's-
mesh together.
That's huge, and especially because ours are very individual.
Yeah, and like they're playing against each other all year, and like maybe they don't get along or something like that, and it's just like
True.
so that doesn't bode well for a team sport. I don't know if that's the case or anything like that, but when you have teams that maybe all they've done is train together and form that ability to play as a team, as a unit,
Tight
like
bond.
yes, it that makes a huge difference.
Yeah. So, Twin Cities, right?
So the Twin Cities, yes. Tell us where the 3M is being
The
held.
TPC Twin Cities.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
Jeez, there's like all these TPC courses that
Yeah.
I don't even know about.
Because
And
wasn't
like,
John Deere, which we skipped that week, John Deere was, I think it was TPC. The John Deere Classic was at TPC something, whatever.
yeah, I think it was. There was the one up in Connecticut recently.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
That was
that was the Rocket Mortgage, right?
Yeah. Side note, totally forgot about this. the Barbasol.
Oh yeah.
Which why would you watch that?
Well, because it's the coverage is still happening after the British is over. That's why you watch the
But
Barbasol.
James Hahn was on 59 watch.
He was, yeah. So 12 under 60 on.
It was
Saturday?
I actually watched
Or
that. And
Sunday?
not gonna lie, I think I enjoyed that a little bit more than a lot of the Open coverage.
Oh really?
Because I was like, oh, this is entertaining. This was like really entertaining. Just because I was like, oh, this not some random guy. Like he's been really good for
Sure.
a long time. But it was just I was more engaged in that and the timing of it. I like actually had time to sit down and watch it
Okay.
because during the coverage I was at work, so I was like catching bits and pieces of the Open.
Yeah.
Where this I actually got to watch.
Yeah. 59 watch is exciting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he his last putt. I mean, it was a long putt. For the 59 was a long one,
Uh huh.
and he just missed it.
Did he? Oh,
Yeah.
that hurts.
But he had like good speed on it. You know, it was nothing crazy.
Yeah. Did he end up winning the tournament?
No,
Oh, bummer.
no, that got him in contention.
Yeah, he was. Oh, that's right. There's still a lot of people left on the course.
Yeah, because he
still
was
making
out
moves.
way earlier
That's-
than them.
that's true,
He
yeah.
was like close to the cut line.
Right. That must have been.
And
That's
just
crazy.
goes 12 under.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Well, I'm gonna make a lot more money.
Yeah,
than
you're
I
gonna make a
thought.
lot more money now. Yeah.
All right,
That's
TPC
funny.
Twin Cities.
That's That's just like so many tangents.
I know. It's a Arnold Palmer course.
Oh,
I
sweet.
couldn't find any info on that guy.
As the architect, I was
just
gonna
some
say
dude.
like no one.
Just some dude. He got lucky, and they gave him a course to build. I don't know if this Arnold Palmer fella is.
Oh yeah, I think he was like really big in the beverage industry.
Yeah. Oh, right. The lemonade
Yes.
iced tea guy.
So that's where he got his start.
Yeah.
And then I think he dabbled in some
He made
golf.
enough money and figured he was like, you know what? I want to build a golf course.
Yes.
That's a good one.
That's funny.
So I looked on their website, and their claim was like, you know, pristine fairways and white sand bunkers. I was like, well, no shit. Like, most bunkers are white.
Oh well.
That's all you're claiming. Like, come on, give me something else.
Yeah.
Give me something else. Like, you could have just talked about Arnold Palmer. Don't even talk about the golf course. You could have just talked about Arnie for like 4 paragraphs.
It's one sentence that you're getting upset about. Although is that all they?
Yeah, that was it. That was like the only information on their website. It's like, oh, we got nice fairways and white sand bunkers.
Wow. That is.
Like,
That's
all
not
right,
enough.
if they were like red or purple, then you could claim it as being like, this is our thing.
Yeah.
We have fancy bunkers. Not like, oh, we have white bunkers. Yeah, no shit.
Red or purple sand bunkers. That'd be so awesome.
I think, I forget where specifically, but it's in Montana. They have black.
Oh really?
Yeah, black sand bunkers.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, it was like a mine or something,
Oh yeah.
an old mine, and they just like used the sand there or something, or like
Huh.
lava. I don't know, something cool. But
Gotcha.
They threw it in there, and that's cool.
That is really cool.
So I'm a big fan of that idea.
Yes.
I'm also a big fan of going not white.
Yeah.
Go with some reds. Go with some purples. I don't
Yeah,
give a shit.
That's interesting. Yeah, like
Well,
those.
the 3M.
this is-
3M logo's red, so if they had red bunkers,
Yeah. Well, there are those pink sands.
yeah, pink would be nice.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
it's almost like a salty,
Right.
like a
Right.
salty sand.
Yeah. That's really cool. That thought. I like that.
Yeah, we need to make a golf course.
Yeah. We've been on our way.
That's what
it's
we
the
need.
next step, really.
Yeah, once we start getting some donations rolling in here,
Yeah.
none today. None so far.
Hey, we'll check again in a couple hours.
Yeah.
So TPC Twin Cities.
Yeah, so TPC Twin Cities. Oh, and the other thought was, you know, they have that like green paint, and they'll go on like, especially courses in the south in the winter, they'll just paint the greens
Yeah.
that like just a green hue. I think they should switch it up, maybe go with like some red, throw some targets. We talked about this
Oh,
for
that's
like
right.
the CGI,
Yes. Yes.
but I'm talking like just go for it,
Yeah.
especially on a practice green or like a practice facility. The
Give it a
range.
shot. Someone's got to do something different.
Yeah,
Stand
switch
out.
it up. You know who should have done it? The Palmetto. It was their one. Remember they had the.
Oh,
one
that's right.
tournament
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
In Congregi. South
Congregate.
Carolina?
Yeah. Congregate.
I
Yeah.
cannot believe I remembered that.
It's a memorable name.
True, but I don't know. We're on 19. We've talked about a lot of random shit,
You're right. Yeah.
and the fact that I remembered anything from any of them, I could barely get forecasters right,
Right. Exactly.
and those are our people. I also think I hope, and I think this would be really funny, because it was so tame at the Open, that these guys are going to get hammered with weather.
Oh yeah, you think?
Inclement
Inclement
weather.
weather.
I think that's my hope, is that,
If it shows up a week late,
yeah, and in Minnesota.
right? Yeah,
I don't care if it goes back over to Sandwich.
yeah.
Sandwich could get all the inclement stuff they want now, but I want it in Minnesota.
You wanted the Twin Cities, yeah.
Yeah. TPC Twin Cities.
So I haven't even looked at the field to make picks.
I haven't either. Maybe I could pull it up really fast.
Is Sam Saunders playing? Because
Is that your guy?
I would pick him if he was playing. Because he's, grandson of Palmer.
Not Sam Burns. Sam Burns is not the grandson.
No, I said Sam
I know.
Saunders.
I know, but I said that
Oh.
in round 2.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
PGA
Jeez.
Tour leaderboard tournament schedule.
And I don't even think that's a good pick.
No, it's probably
Saunders.
a terrible pick. I don't know why you would pick him.
Just
It's
for the.
Blaine, Minnesota. They're not even in Minnesota. What did I say? Whatever. Tournament info. Field. Ben Hunan. Epi Barnrat. Aaron Badley.
Don't just list all of them.
I'm not gonna list all of them. I'm just picking people that you might pick.
Oh,
Cabrera Bello. Rafa.
yeah, that's
Cam Champ. Ben Crane. Whatever happened to that
go
guy?
down to S. See if Saunders is playing because I'm
Oh, DJ.
committed to him. Oh, Dustin Johnson.
Sean
That is-
O'Hare. Louis Oosthuizen.
I'm changing to Dustin Johnson.
Who'd you want?
Saunders.
How do you spell that?
Saunders.
No, he's not playing.
He's not playing. Okay, then I'm going with Dustin Johnson this week. Then,
All right.
yeah. Tell me that's not a solid pick.
It's not a solid pick.
How?
I don't know. You just said, "Tell me it's not a solid pick." So I told you it's not a solid pick. I don't know what else you want.
I
I'm
think-
going Matt Wolf.
Okay.
He's back.
I think Dusty is such a solid pick for this week.
You're not going to go
3M?
with Richard Johnson?
No.
All right. He's an alternate, so he might not get in.
God, Dick Johnson. That guy's got two names for a penis in one name. Dick Johnson. That is.
Richard S. Johnson.
Yeah, I wonder what the S stands for.
Schlong.
That's fantastic. Good for him.
That's how
Good
we're
for
at.
him.
That's how we should end this one.
Yeah.
Richard Slong Johnson.
Well, there's also the service announcement, though.
I know.
And was there anything about the 3M that you wanted to touch upon, though, before?
No, I just
We
wanted
call
to,
it quits?
I wanted to gripe about the white bunkers.
Oh, sure.
So when you watch
Oh, right,
when you watch
yeah.
the coverage, just check out how white they are.
Yeah, they better be.
That's Minnesota.
They
white.
better be brilliant,
Yeah. That's
In the-
where is it? Blaine, Minnesota.
Blaine.
Yeah, it's Blaine, Minnesota white.
Yeah,
That's how white it is.
That is really nice.
What that means. Actually, I wonder who. It was like Thompson or something. Michael Thompson won last year.
I was going to ask who the
Oh.
defending champ was, or did they have it last year? Or was this one of the tournaments that may have been
2020
canceled?
they had it. Michael Thompson. 2019, Matt Wolf was the winner.
Oh, how about that?
I like my pick even more.
There you go.
DeChambeau and Colin Morikawa are runners up to Matt Wolf.
Okay. Yeah, it's going to be all about Dustin Johnson this week.
All DJ all the time.
Yes. All right, so will that do it?
Yeah. Quick service announcement. If you see something happen on the side of the road while you're driving around, slow down and move over. If you can't move over, slow down to 15, 20?
20
on the
miles.
speed limit. And turn on your hazards. You could save a life, and that's pretty awesome. Thanks.
Thank you for joining us. We will talk to you again next week.
Yeah.
And throw in those sandwich ideas.
And-
I wasn't joking about that.
Yeah, and Australia. Come on. Where you
Yes,
at?
Get on it.
Thanks. Peace.